What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Beetle Blade family, where we are surviving on the, I almost said the open tundra in the wasteland. We need to accept this transmission right now. I accepted a transmission once, but it was a disease, and it was very unfortunate. I had to spend a lot of time on penicillin. Anyways, Fabian here. I've stumbled across a school, and it looks like it might have some good stuff. Want me to take a look? Yes, search that location. Why aren't you searching things? Hold on. What? What is he doing right now? You better not be at... Stop that. You better not be at the second location right now. Why didn't you search the first location? Did I miss the transmission? Oh, man. I'm already sucking at the game. I've been here for 35 minutes, and I'm already looking like a jackass. Well, what are you going to do about it? That's life. Welcome on back. This is the Nerd Castle playthrough of Sheltered. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Fabian to base. We found someone in the school. They are signaling to me. I think they want to talk. What do you want me to do? As a 6-year-old, I think it's wise that you go and talk to him. You see, she touches her ear, too, like she's got an earpiece like the Secret Service. Like, this is daughter number 1 to dad number 1. I'm going to recommend you talk to him. Whoa, so I'm not the only one out here. I'm guessing you'll be needing some things then. Christ, is that all you've got? I didn't bring anything with me. You can bring stuff along with you and trade with people if you're really feeling proactive. I didn't do it, so I'm just going to walk away. Didn't want anything? I know the prices were high, but I can't afford to trade any lower right now. Maybe next time. And if you do things properly, you level up all your various stats. And so if you fight somebody, your strength goes up. If you barter with somebody, your charisma goes up. If you find a bunch of loot, your perception goes up. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's got replica going on inside of it. Oh, radio transmission. Fabian to base. I found something at the school. Are you interested? Over. Daughter number 1. Go ahead and pick up everything. Make sure that you prioritize toys. No, so there are certain things you should look out for in the beginning of the game. Food is a pretty big one because food is really, really non-renewable and difficult to get. You can set traps up top to catch bunnies and squirrels and other little wonderful, woodland creatures that'll fill your heart with wonder as you shove them down your gullet. But at the same time, you should focus on the food rations. It's also important to note that you can scavenge locations multiple times. It took me forever to realize this, once again, much to my embarrassment. So, learn from my mistakes and make sure that you're using the proper amount of your map. Hit everything every couple days if you can. Plastic's pretty useful. I'll take that. Springs... Books are pretty valuable. I mean, they're really, really valuable. You can trade them for a lot. The stuff here will still be here if we come back again in the future. Oh my god, I have a money clip in my back pocket right now. Oh, that's the problem. See, I knew I ran into something right there. I have a money clip, and it's got like a jagged edge, but I also had a lighter in my pocket, and it was stabbing me in my rectum. And since I don't like those sorts of incursions inside of my body, like I actually, in statistics class, I sat down and I made a graph to the number of things inside my body versus my happiness. And there is a sharp, sharp decline at one object. At 0 objects, I'm pretty happy, but once that first object goes in, the day gets a little bit rougher. There's a belt sander in here that would help us build better. I'll probably take that. There's a chisel. I'm going to focus on tools for right now. We got screwdrivers. We've got chisels. All of these things right here make your life easier when you are repairing stuff. The other thing that I would bring along, probably a valve. Valves are actually a lot more rare than you would think. They don't show up that often. So I would pick up valves, and I would pick up hinges whenever you see them. I don't know. Also wires. But for right now, we can hit this location again in the future. We're going to one more building after this, and I'm hoping we get some food that we can stack up. So that's all done. Our inventory's up here at the top. We can only hold 6 items. That actually doesn't change that much. It doesn't matter based on your strength or anything like that. Does not matter. If you've got like 10 strength, you can still only carry 6 things. The only way to increase this is by crafting backpacks at your workbench. You can make backpacks for yourself, and that will make your life a little bit easier. I'm going to confirm what we have for right now. I'm going to leave the books and the metal and the light bulbs and kind of the fuses and things like that. I'm going to leave those back over here. I could bring the sand along with me so that I can make some concrete. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say that actually I'm going to bring that with me. I need sand so that I can make concrete, because with 4 concrete we can expand the size of our base, and we are going to... What just happened? Oh, I clicked the arrow. That scared me for a sec. I thought it looted me. Okay. I'm going to click on confirm right now. He's going to go to the next location. So while we wait here, dad number 2 is sleeping the day away like the lazy bedfellow that he is. We got another transmission coming in. Yeah, it's Fabian here. I've stumbled across a church, and it looks like it might have some good stuff. Want me to take a look? Roger Danger. Search the location. Roger Danger's not a thing, by the way. I just made that up completely. We should probably build ourselves a shower. I'm going to put it right here. And that's going to be about all you need in the early game. I would highly recommend a second water tank, upgrade this to level 2, make a level 2 bed because it seriously makes you sleep a lot faster than the sleeping bag. Make a level 2 toilet, make a level 2, like, everything, and you'll probably be fine for a little while. There's somebody in the church and they want to talk. What should I do? Let's get involved. Let the party handle it. There's no party going along with this. There is a ridiculous lack of going on in this adventure. What the hell do you want? I used to be the big news around here, see? We used to team up, and maybe there's a point to all this. Or we team up, and maybe there's a... She's got a knife right now, and I don't feel good about this. Yeah, she can come with me. Why not? Join my party, red-haired lass. Oh, you've got shitty stats. I hate you already. That sucks. Sometimes you get people that have like 20 in every stat, and they're just like these weird bronze gods of destruction. They just wander around the map, killing everybody, crafting everything, and gathering up all the stuff by themselves. This lady is a drain on resources. She basically sucks to have around. Alright, well, it's gonna be nice to be in a safe environment again. This is just too much. I will see you back at... Yeah, I bet you will. Motion all my food that you didn't contribute to. But you'd never want to run away from those engagements because then it means that you don't get to loot the location that comes after. So let's assume that you get to the church and you see somebody and you run away. That means you don't get to loot the church. It also took me a while to realize that. So learn from my mistakes. I'm begging you, noble viewer. We got some more food right there, which is pretty cool. We also, ooh, there's some nylon and there's some wool. See, the problem is all these items are like super useful. You just kind of have to decide how you want to use them. So we got that right there. That sounds fine to me. I will probably ditch a screwdriver. The leather's good. I'm going to take the plastic. The things that stack, you should always... Oh, there's cement. Hell yeah, that saves us. Well, goodbye sand. I don't need you anymore. If I've got 4 bags of cement, what do I need you for? Let's go with the extra can of food is the smart decision. So, in going against my normal regime of really just doing stupid things over and over again, I'm going to go with that right there, and it'll be fine. Confirm. You should always take food, by the way. Never take water. If you've got like 60 water, there really is no reason for you to take water. It's a bad... If she gets here and she's radiation poisoned, I'm going to be so upset. It is not going to be worth it. Open the gate! And so there it is. In she comes. Man, she walks with a strut. She walks like she owns this place. She thinks she's the cock of the walk. She got them bright-ass blue pants, too. I saw a girl at Walmart the other night with a shirt that was that color. I looked at her, I was like, ah! And I was blinded instantly, but at the same time, it was also a really attractive color. And I said, you do that thing, girl. You do that thing. Let's walk inside the shelter. Oh, my God. It's so late at night right now. Let's go ahead and open this. I've recorded this series like 8 times. You guys have no idea. Behind the scenes, I have recorded 20 episodes of this today, and it sucked. And I was like, I know I have to re-record this because it's not funny. And it's not fun, and I'm just like being a grumpy bitch the whole time and losing. If you revert this right here and you don't confirm and drop stuff in your inventory, it destroys it. So make sure you move it into your inventory. It's a really good plan. I've spent like 10 hours today recording this game, and I had bad playthroughs in like RNG, and I was like, I can't put this up on YouTube. By the way, yes, I am done. He got 60 XP because he scouted 3 locations, 20 per location. Move her away from the door. Do not open your doors. Use this like an airlock. Seriously. Close one, open the other. Because if you open both doors simultaneously, it lets radiation in. And then everybody gonna die. It totally sucks. So are you radiation poisoned? No, Kathy looks... Wait, hold on. You can also cycle in between people with the Q and the E keys if you wanted to. The other way that you can get radiation poisoning is if you drink black water. If the rain falling from the sky is black, it'll make your water contaminated for a couple days, and then it purifies out eventually. But don't risk it. It's a bad plan. You know what, lazy dad? Get up. Ain't nobody got time for your shenanigans. You go over there and sleep. You can queue up 2 actions at a time, so if you wanted to do that, you can. Lazy dad number 2, I require you and your beard in the shower with dad number 1. We're going to go ahead and cuddle for a little while. We're going to snoodle. Wait, that's not a shower. You're taking... No, don't use the toilet. Don't use the toilet. Oh, it's too late. It already used up a bunch of my... Man... Alright, take a shower. It's fine. Just be aware that you need to watch your water supply when you're taking showers. And they don't have to shower for the entire time. You can let this get down to like halfway. And once it gets down to halfway, you can boot them out of the shower and save your water. So don't put yourself into a self-enforced drought if you don't have to. Kathy, guess what your job is? Your job is to build an entire room all by yourself. Right. You know what? Last time I went to the left. This time I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to dress to the right this time. You know, that's a thing. I didn't even know about that until I watched Hell on Wheels. And they were like, so which direction do you dress in? And I was like, what the hell does that mean? They're talking about the direction your wiener goes when you've got pants on. I don't know. I'd never really thought about it before. I like to think that it just kind of stays down there organically and like does its own thing, and it doesn't require any extra attention. But apparently to a tailor, that's a big deal. Like, you got to know what side. Oh, shit. Dad number 1 used all the water. He is looking squeaky clean, though, right now. I will admit, he looks squeaky clean. She's sleepy. He's actually, I'm sorry, Puncharella's looking okay. So let's get her out of there. She needs to drink some water, and she needs to drop a dookie. So, Dad number 2, guess whose turn it is to go out and have an expedition? It's time for Dad number 2 to go get all our loot. Let's see here. You gotta do like a little exploration song. My name is Dad number 2. I'm gonna get some loot. I gotta go right now, so I really gotta scoot. Alright, so we'll take that on that side. I will arm you, sir, with the noblest of pipes, the Excalibur of pipes. I will also equip you with a gas mask so that when you come back, I don't have to shove drugs in your mouth. Enjoy! Are you ready? Are you ready? That was a song that came out when I was a kid. If you wanted to date me and know how old I am. I mean, not date me like we're not going to go out and get dinner, but I mean like, if you wanted to know how goddamn old I am. That song came out when I was like a freshman in high school. That Korn song. Are you ready? Anyways. I don't know what it's called because I was never really that big of a Korn fan. I do like Korn, as much as somebody who grew up in the 90s could. I mean, there was a band from around the way where I lived when I was growing up called Luxt that was just like Korn, and they were actually pretty badass, except they had a female singer. She had dreadlocks. She was kind of cute. Not going to lie, I had a 14-year-old crush on her. She was like 21. Anyways, hello, Dad number T here. I've stumbled across a small house, and it looks like it might have some good stuff. Yes, search the house right now. That's why we sent you out. There was no other goal in mind when you went out. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your part. So don't take the... I'm going to tell you this right now. This is very important. Examine the items that he found. Ooh, 4 food. Hell yeah, good for you, Dad number T. The other things that I would like you to bring back. Get the wires. We don't need the limestone. I guess I would just grab everything here. We can't carry that. Well, don't bring the lens then. Everything else is useful. Bring the book because we can trade that if we find other people in our travels. In our travels, I will be your Huckleberry. So don't cancel this job right here. Otherwise, you just wasted all that time. I know it says she's sleepy and she wants to go to bed. Don't listen. It's lying to you to your face. If you take her out of here, it cancels out all the work she did. And it makes me want to die and cry and sigh and a number of other things that rhyme with the letter I. So just be aware that it's a bad plan. Just let her pass out and keep working. It'll be fine, I promise. The next thing we should probably build. I think, actually, what's it going to cost me to put this up to tier trace? We need 4 more hinges and 5 ropes. Ooh, ropes are hard to come by. Okay, so that's actually fairly difficult. Let's craft, while we're on the subject, we can make an incinerator. That allows you to burn excess items and turn them into fuel if you want to. Sort of cool, sort of lame. I don't know, whatever you get out of it. We could also build, we have the stuff to build ourselves a satchel, and I think that that'll give us a long-term benefit that should not be scoffed at. I can hear you right now, Ted from Omaha. I can hear you right now. You're like, oh, I'm scoffing at the thought of your European shoulder bag. Get the European shoulder bag. You'll be fine. Hello, this is Dad number T. He's searching the school right now. Please don't get stabbed, Dad number T. Dad number T, he pity the fool. Oh, man, you need to drink some water. What's wrong with you? What kind of lame-ass kid needs to drink water? Oh, man. Kids nowadays. Kids nowadays and their quote-unquote necessities. I've stumbled across somebody in this school. Should I talk? Yeah, talk to them. Be like, hey, how's it going, other humans? Please don't stab me with a knife. Hello there. Don't panic. See, I'll move slow. You want to trade with me? We have supplies. Anything you need? Screw it, and screw you too. Just gut me, and when you're done, take that too. Oh. This girl out her mind. Really, she wants a book very, very badly. This girl is a fan of education. Well then, I will take fuel. That book seems too valuable. Can I sell you any of this other crap? You want this? How much do you want for food? I'm gonna give her the food because the book is more valuable. There. Oh, wow. She is not... Oh, my God. This girl is going 4-to-1 trading right now. Nah. I think this is a bad plan. I don't see this working out very well. I'm gonna say run away. I think this girl's gonna stab us. Well, you just looked that gift horse right in the mouth, didn't you? Mm-hmm. And it didn't have very many teeth. It looked like it been smoking meth. It looked like it spent the last 25 years of its life rubbing its face on a crack rock. Be on your way, knife-wielding lady. I just want to loot that thing behind you. I just want to loot that thing. Loot that thing. It's a hip-hop song that I'm working on. I'm thinking if I can get DJ Mustard in on it, it's going to work out pretty well. But icky, icky, loot that thing. Loot that thing. And obviously, I got to have the guys in the background that are like, hey, hey, hey. That's like a DJ Mustard standard. Oh, we got some wires. That's pretty cool. I like wires. I'm probably not going to bring that switch. Instead, I think that I would like to bring... The teddy bears might help in the future. I'm going to bring the chisel, though, because we're building a lot of stuff, right? Actually, the fuses might be good, too. Let's bring the fuses or the hinges. Didn't I need hinges for, like, a level 2 or a level 3 workbench? I'm going to bring the hinges. That'll work. Are you done transferring items? Yes, indeed, I am. The Splattercat said, please chop that wall faster. Why are you so bad at wall chopping right now? I promise you can sleep in the bed when you're done. The victory bed. Only people that do the jobs I assign them get to use the victory bed. Dad number T seems like he's found some stuff. Hopefully he doesn't get stabbed. I always prefer that my dad come home without stab marks. I would prefer... Oh, damn it. We gotta go fix some stuff. Alright, put on a suit, kid. It's time to get this done. Open the airlock. We've got Dad number T. He has items at the church. How many items have you found, Dad number T? He found himself some nylon. He found himself a number of things, none of which look incredibly useful. However, we do have stuff right now, so I'm going to trade those books because traders come by every now and again. And honestly, you don't get that stressed in this game unless people are like dying all the time, and so just make sure people don't die. I know that sounds like kind of the point of a survival game, but when people die, people tend to get upset. I'll probably leave the rest of this here for later. Bring everything back. So she's got her adorable little child-sized hazmat suit on. We'll take her back up to the surface, and we'll have her break out the blowtorch and work on the oxygen filter. And I'll probably have her try and fix the water filter while she's up here too. You can upgrade these. It's good that you be aware of this because it will help you. So if you need to upgrade stuff, you can make it more resistant to black rain and dust storms. So for example, let's say that it rains for 24 hours, black rain, you get water, it'll probably be like 25% contaminated. You install that, it'll be like, it says 10%, so it'll be 22.5% contaminated. Decontamination increases the speed at which you filter out radiation once it's already in your water, so be aware of that. I would probably just go for durability for right now, and she can upgrade it and we can get it done. Actually, let's take you on out too because you're ready to go. Put on a suit. Yup. And then I want you to go upgrade maybe that. Yeah, let's make it more durable so I don't have to fix it all the time. It's kind of a pain in the ass and it makes me sad. Close the door! Let in the shirtless dad! I don't know about you guys. My dad was always shirtless when I was growing up. That was just like a dad-related thing. Dad was always shirtless. If he was not at work, he was home and just like chilling. And if it wasn't that, it was like a Hawaiian tank top. Let's go ahead and we'll drop all this stuff into our base, I think. I don't know. Is it dropping? I hope it is. I think it is. Yeah, there it goes right there. Confirm! I am done. I am finished converting all of the items. And so, dad number 2 looks pretty hungry. She is almost done creating an entire room out of nothingness. How awesome is that? Like, for real, though. If some woman came along and just chiseled out an entire perfect room, and she did it for free without even asking any questions, I mean, I guess it cost us 4 bags of cement. So I guess it kind of costs. We have a lot of people that need to sleep right now. We have a huge abundance of people that need to crash. I am going to put her in the shower real fast. The doggy wants food. We'll feed, actually, dad number 2, feed the dog. We got plenty of food, right? We got 20 food. We're good to go. Water is actually the thing that I'm slightly worried about right now. When you feed the dog, he kills rats. His health is actually pretty low. I'm a bad dog owner. Don't worry about it. When they work, they get tired and all that fun stuff. She fell asleep in the shower. We could actually, if I could let her dirtiness go down a little bit, but not too much... I would prefer that we not waste too many gallons of water, so let's jump her out of there. She also needs to make a binky, so you know what? Get that done. Everybody needs to sleep nowadays. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I think I can work around that. And so once she's done with the binky, we're going to send her off to nappy time. He's actually ready to go out on an excursion if we need him to, but I'm not actually so convinced that we need him to right now. We can craft some new items, and I think it's probably a wise idea to go off in that direction. I We can do a punching bag to make people better at stuff. We can bring a satchel along, which actually provides 4 extra slots. Makes you really, really good at scavenging. What other stuff can I fit in here? Tier 3. We can actually make a bookcase right there. We do have books, but nobody's stressed, so I wouldn't worry about it that much. The mop and bucket isn't a bad call. I think snare traps, if we had ropes, that might be a good call. Actually, we might be able to save a barely functioning stove. A good stove, but we need workbench level 3. It makes your actual food be better for you. So what'll happen is if you send somebody out into the field for too long and they get super hungry, it'll take you, it's kind of like this War of Mine. It takes a couple of actual rations to get them back down to sated. And so you got to be careful about that. We could also use a crate or 2 to help with our storage because we're almost full up on items. I think we're on like 23 out of something. You can make bulletproof vests. You can find guns and things around. It's pretty cool. You should be careful, though. You should be really, really careful while you're out and about. I'm actually going to try and gather leather so that we can make like the really, really good rucksack while we're out. And then a comfy bunk bed. Ooh, 2 people can sleep at a time. Say, what? We also have a planter. You can grow your own food. Well, that's cool. Maybe I should focus on the things that upgrade this to the next couple tiers then. I need hinges, pipes, and ropes. That's going to be a tough one because neither of those objects comes around very often. I don't want to, like, disappoint you. Actually, you go up there and fix the filter real fast. I know you're sleepy right now, but a child's work is never done. I need you to return the suit. And once you hath returned the suit, it's going to take her a while to sleep this one off. I could tell already. And she's stressed, so that's pretty fun. When that gets up to full, it means that she's just going to cower in a corner for a while and be upset. We also, you see this right here? There's dirt all over the place. We need to get a mop and bucket, and we can assign people to clean the house. We might have too many people right now. We might actually need to settle for a bit. And yeah, let's put in a mop and bucket. That's probably a good idea. So I think the mop and bucket is tier 1. It's right there. It's not actually that expensive. You can put it in. I'll probably actually put the mop and bucket anywhere that I can fit it, actually. Probably right there. That seems all right. And they'll clean up these little dirt piles that are all over the place. Additionally, the dog will poop, like right there. And you have to clean it up, otherwise people get sick. It doesn't happen, like, super fast, so if you haven't done it in a while, don't worry about it. But it's sort of important. You might want to keep an eye on it. He's going to have to use the toilet pretty soon. She's fixing that, and she's exhausted. She's going to come back inside. She got 10 XP for intelligence. You're well enough. Next. Actually, she's not that tired. We got to send this girl in first. This girl's got to rest first, and then Dad, I need you to clean the shelter, so jump on that. It's kind of weird calling a digital guy Dad. I don't know. It's very odd. I don't feel good about it. It feels strange. It does not feel right. Kind of feels like a dick move. It feels like a betrayal. Now, water might be a problem. If we don't get ourselves water pretty soon, we still got like 23 gallons, but the good rule to adhere to is that if she has, why does she have trauma? Is it because there's poo around? I'm so stressed I can't cope with all this. It might be because of the poo. It's a likelihood. I should probably, oh, we don't have enough nails. I was going to make a bookcase so that we could read books to make her feel better while we have them around. Oh, good, rain came in. Rain came in. So this would be the time that you want everybody to use the toilet. This would be the time that you want all the dirty people to use the shower because we've got infinite water right now and you want to capitalize on that fact. So while they're doing their thing over here, I don't know how much it takes each time. With the level 1, I would rather have you, yeah, drink the water right now. Is it contaminated? No, the water's fine. Okay, so we're good right there. She needs a shower next. She looks like she's coming out pretty soon. Take off the suit, please. You jump out of the shower and jump into bed. You jump into the shower so that you're no more stressed. She might be stressed because she's so dirty right now. Oh, it stopped raining. That's unfortunate. And this guy's got blue skin walking around like some kind of weird, inverted, Incredible Hulk. It seems like there's seasons in this game. I can't, like, quote that there is, but it seems like there might be because sometimes it rains for, like, weeks at a time, and then other times it, like, never rains for, like, a week or two, and you're just, like, hosed. As soon as she's not dirty anymore, get her up out of there because we need to conserve the water. I think that if people can only be partially dirty, I'm okay with that. That sounds great to me. She's actually pretty stressed right now, and I don't really have a whole lot of ways for her to deal with that stress. I may send her out. Actually, no. We need to keep this all in-house. We need to keep the people with perception leveling up perception because you can go up to like level 40-something in perception if you wanted to. I've gotten characters who like started with like level 30 perception. It is insane. I might be embellishing a little bit, but you know what? That's what makes a story good. So I'm going to stop the episode right here. I'm going to do another expedition after this. I'll see y'all later. This is Shelter. Check it out down below if you wanted to play the game. How you doing, everybody?